What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Yes, I haven't been uploading often. I'll be making a video about that probably in a couple of days. But anyways, welcome back to another video. Today, like the thumbnail says, we're gonna power wash the H2. Now, today we're gonna use what I call like a regular household level power washer or pressure washer, however you want to call it, made by a company called WHOLESUN. I think I pronounced that right, WHOLESUN. Just because this is not an industrial power washer or pressure washer, however you want to call it, that's the kind that's going to rip off concrete and stuff like that. Just because of that, it doesn't mean that you don't have to be safe around it. Please do yourself a favor. Do not point these at your wife's face or at your husband's head or at your pet. Don't be trying to give your dog or cat a power wash with these, because it may not end well. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and take a look at what's on the box and what this guy can do. As usual, remember there's going to be a link in the description. If you want to get something like this, go ahead, look at the description of the video. There's going to be an Amazon link to get this guy right here. Now the H2, it's not as dirty as it usually is, but you can tell it could use a wash. And I'm still haven't removed these right here from the see, it goes out with my finger, so I still haven't removed any of that. I taped all of these right here, but I was lazy enough to not to tape the whole hood when I did the what's it called, plastic dip or whatever you want to call it. Now, as far as what I'm going to use today, I'm just going to pick one of these. I use these a lot. Also got this guy too. Remember, what you're supposed to put on that little container may not be this, might be some other product, but I'm not a detailer guy, so I'm going to use what I have at home. Just think of you buying these right here. It gets home today, you open it and you're like, whatever, I'm going to put whatever soap I have on that little container. If there's anything that I should be putting in here instead of regular soap to wash the truck, let me know. Now, as you can see, it's safe enough with the pressure of this pressure washer to do things like this, like get close to it and not be not worrying about ripping anything off or something like that. And that's the reason why I've told you guys before, this is more like a household kind of power washer. This is not some industrial power washer that when you're using it, you're afraid to like probably rip something up on the car or whatever. So you have one complaint that I have about these is the length of the hose. It's not long enough. But as far as I can see, the tip right here, and I'll give you more details on that in a little bit. The tip of the hose is just a regular tip that you have on all these pressure hoses. So if you have one at home, maybe you just go ahead and use the one you have at home instead of this. And as far as WHOLESUN, if you're watching my video, which I doubt you might wash it, but if you do wash it, if there is a bigger, longer option for the hose, please let me know. Alright, so I went ahead and put some of that shampoo or whatever wax and wash you call it. Just give it a shot and see what it does. Again, like I said, I know this is not what you're supposed to put in there. or maybe you can just put whatever you want. If you know the right product, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to give it a shot. Now, this brush is also included on the kit, like I've shown before. I'm not gonna go crazy with this brush, but I tried it on the wheels. I don't want to be going crazy, like I said again, on the wheels with this. The plastic dip shouldn't come off, but I don't want to be rubbing it. But this really works really good with, like, if you want to do your driveway. I've done my driveway. I know it looks dirty, but I've done my driveway with this brush, and it does the job. Like I said again, this is not the industrial kind of pressure washer. This is more like a home use, general purpose power washer. You've seen what the little foam thing does. Again, if you're a detailer, recommend the product. Go ahead, write down in your comment section what should I put on that little cup for a better result. And about the plastic dip that I've shown before, this is not a video on how to remove plastic dip, so don't kill me on it. This is how much I managed to remove. If you remember before, it was like a line where you could see here. This is what it ended up being. Yes, like you saw in the video, I did use a rag to kind of like spread out the soap. But let's continue on and see what the end result is going to be like. Alright, so we're all set. My overall impressions on this thing, again, is a basic household product. Again, I want to repeat these. If you are looking to get a industrial kind of quality pressure washer, this may not be for you. You might want to look into something that has a lot more power. But you can kind of see where we started. And then obviously I haven't dried it, but you can kind of see the overall difference. Again, this is not a video on how to remove plastic dip, so ignore these right here. But if you can see, some of that dip fell off. I'll be making another video on how to remove plastic dip, hence the reason why. I don't know if the camera can show, but if you look, let me see. This light has a little bit of plastic dip on it, and the one on the other side is completely covered. I'm gonna make a whole video on how to remove plastic dip, and that's hence the reason why this I haven't even touched, and the other one's still complete. But again, that's a whole new video that I'll be making later on. There you have it. If you are like a heavy duty off-road kind of guy, I don't think. Can you see me? Oh, there you go. That's better. If you're the kind of guy or girl that does a lot of off-roading, this may not work for you. It will remove a lot of it, but if you want a heavy-duty power washer, then maybe if you're the kind of guy that looks into getting into details, this might do the job, might not do the job. I think if I had like a medium heavy duty mud all over the truck, I'd be more than capable of removing it with this power washer. This company did not pay me to say any of these. Again, this is something that I got without even doing a lot of research. I said, let me get something that's not too expensive. Have I ever had more heavy duty power washers? Yes, I have. I have done all kinds of work with this kind of machine. This is not going to be the kind of power washer or pressure washer that you want to use if you want to go ahead and do a driveway, like heavy duty driveway cleaning or paint removal and stuff like that. If there is light stuff, like light stains on your driveway, like mine, if you looked over here, I don't know, the camera doesn't show a lot, but there's like the regular occasional grease on your driveway, this guy will definitely remove it. But if you are looking to like charge people to do this kind of work, then again, you might want to look into a more of a heavy duty option. It's going to be links on the description of the video to get this guy. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded. I'm probably going to upload a video in a few days, kind of going over the reason why I kind of fail to upload every day like I promised you about a month and a half ago. But I hope the video helped out. If you like the power washer, go ahead, hit the links on the description, check it out. If you know more about this thing than I do, post your opinions on the description of the video, or actually on the comment section, because I do want to make this video kind of like an experience, for a shared experience for people that went ahead and purchased this guy and haven't used it or are about to purchase the pressure washer, and they say, hey, what can I do with it? Can I do basic stuff around the house? Yes, you can. Should I get this for a business? Maybe not. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.